Good evening, Doc. Good evening, ma'am and sir. I'm Javelin A. Stapping. My report is the continuation of the report of Miss Stephanie, and it's all about private education in the Philippines. Private education refers to schools, colleges, and universities owned and operated by private individuals, religious organization, or corporation. These institutions are not directly funded by the government but regulated by its through DepEd or Basic Ed or CHED for higher education. They're rarely primarily on tuition fees and private funding to operate. Example, ang bata nimo ni eskwela private kana sila kuana sila private education, mostly diya sa private education or private schools are operated by private individuals na sila tuition fee, needs na sila mo take og entrance exam, every exam na sila bayad. Like sa public school wala ra, musudra na sila ditso, walay bayad, libre tanan, while sa private school magbayad ka sa libro. Characteristic of private education: tuition-based education. Students must pay tuition and other school fees. So, in private school, ang mga students need sila mobayad silang tuition for the whole year and need sila mobayad sa mga other fees like miscellaneous fee, ang security guard, na ang water bill, apil na sila ana. Next, independent management, governed by private boards and private boards or religious institution like ang private school wala sila nag-agad sa government like sa munisipyo, while the public school daghan guided by the government or the division or the district or the national. Lahi ra ang private school. Next, curriculum flexibility. Private schools can enhance the DepEd curriculum with advanced, enriches, or international programs. So, ang private school mas dali sila makarevise silang curriculum because wala sila nag-agad sa national or sa division. Sa ilahara na sila basta connected ra gyud ilahang policy or program sa school or sa CHED. Next, better infrastructure and technology. Mas sila naadyo sila nindot nga room with aircon pagyud kay tungod sa kanang pwede man sila makasolicit like foreigners sa foreign investor. Many private schools invest in a modern classroom, digital tools, and laboratories and internet-based learning system. Yes, ang private school na adyo sila sakto nga facilities for internet, na adyo sila computer 1:1, while in public 20:1. Kay mag-agad biya tag unsay ihatag sa government o sa gobyerno, while in private pwede na sila nato pangayuag solicit ang mga kuan nga manaadjud sila ana kay nagbayad ba sila. Next is the strength of private education. Smaller class size allow for the personalized learning, more flexible curriculum and innovative teaching method, better facilities and access to updated learning resources, higher salary potential, and attract qualified teachers. Okay, smaller size allow personalized learning. Yes, the natural gamay ra sila kay gamay ra nang maka-afford sa private school, joke. Next is flexible curriculum and innovative teaching method. Yes, kay ang ilang teacher mas maka-research man or prepare kay tungod kay dili man kay sila stress like public school. Sila kay ang private school kay hata tinagaan naman tanan, like chalk, mga ubang gamit sa mga school, while in public in town na lang, no, government. Yeah, better facilities and access to update learning resources. Yes, kanang makakuan jud sila kay nam sila budget while sa public. Higher salary potential can attract qualified teacher, pero di kaning higher salary murag lahi ra jud ang sweldo sa public ug sa private so far sa akong nahibaw-an. Next is the challenges of private education and the Philippines. First is high cost of tuition, limited access, concreted in urban areas, very few in remote provinces. Focus on a profit in same institution may overshow quality. Yes, high cost of tuition, mahal jud siya. Kung daghan ang nangiskwela man ang usos-usos tuition, pero kung mo gamay ra mo nang dako sila og bayad kay kung pilay abot sa pila ka mga estudyante mo, mag-base naman ang sweldo sa maestra diha. Limited access of concrete in urbans. Wag lang. Mostly ang urban dili ka afford sa private school. Gawas lang na mo sponsored. Mara na siya. The next slides please. Government bridging initiatives. Education Service Contracting ESC government phase part of the private school tuition for junior high school students. Second, senior high school voucher program provides financial aid for grade 10 completers who opt to study in private school. Next, Unified Student Financial Assistance System UNIFAST consolidate all students financial assistance. Next is the tertiary education subsidy or test assessed for but deserving student in both public school and colleges. Okay. First, in education service contracting or ESC government pays part of the private school tuition for senior high. Yes, kanina ka-experience ko ni sa akong anak sa Santa Monica Academy diri sa Pinamungahan. Na sila subsidy, ESC sila. Instead of ang tuition nila 17,000, nahimo na lang 12,000 kay because of the subsidy of ESC. Next is the voucher program provided financial aid for graded student completers who unsa ni siya OPT to study opportunity to study in private high school or voucher. Yes, naka-experience mi ani last patong pandemic nga time akong anak ni transfer man og CC sa Toledo, then free sila tuition for grade 11, then pag grade 12 kuan na lang ilang tuition 12,000 free na to tanan sa graduation fee, tanang graduation fee sa like ilang yearbook free na, ilang pictorial free na tanan, ang amo ang pagpaso na lang. Next is the Unified Student Financial Assistance System consolidate all student financial assistance. Kani murag di ko katuan ni depende ra ni sa kaila, mostly jud ang nay kaila ani o kaila ka sa kanang in charge sa school madawat jud ka. Kay ako ni apply ko ani nadawat ko pero disqualified ko kay dili ko taga Toledo, dili allowed ang Pinamungahan that time namo. So akong mga klase tani mostly naka benefits ani. The next is the tertiary education subsidy or test assessed poor but deserving students. Kani mostly laban ni nga scholarship magdepende jud na kay kaila. And based on my experience mostly ra jud ni mao ra ni siya. Next, current issues and trends. COVID-19 impact. Public schools struggles with online learning due to a lack of gadget or internet. Private schools suffered enrollment drops due to economic hardship. Next, brain drain in a public school. Experienced teachers often move to private school or abroad for better pay. Third, blurring lines Some private schools perform worse than high performing public science high schools. Some public institutions are now more competitive like Philippine Science High School or UP. Which is better? Is one system superior? For me, kung para lang dyan ako, no, wala sa paghinambog kung kita as parents ginahan man jud tag kuan no nindot og foundation atong anak, kung naa lang gyud tay kwarta, much better gyud private school kay mas maka-learn man gud sila, mapokusan sila sa teacher ba, while in public good asa gud ka nang one teacher is to 60 students. Magisud kita kita gani magisud kita tudlo sa tong anak nga usa ra na or duha ba na kana pa ba kang usa ka 16 niya karon na mostly sa public school maupay mo buhat sa report, daghan pa kayong anang sugo sa mga labaw pa. So much better para nako kung naa lang gyud tay kwarta, kung afford lang jud nato, much better gyud ang private school. Both public and private education play essential roles in shaping the Filipino learners. While public schools ensure mass access to education, private schools often provided innovation and quality education. A hybrid approach, government support for low income learners, and investment in teacher and training and facilities are critical in raising the overall quality of the Philippine education. All, ma'am and sir, thank you.